All right. Here we are. Fantastic. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody feeling today? Hopefully you guys are feeling amazing after we embodied those awesome energies of the new earth yesterday. That was so cool. You say good morning. Fantastic, Shannon. Hello, Catherine. Hello, T Dub. Very good to see you. Four. That's one of my lucky numbers is 444. Fantastic. So good to see you guys joining in from Colombia. Love it. All right. Fantastic. From Atlanta, from Texas, from Bothell. Hello, neighbor. You're practically next door. Well, kind of, but everything is far away from where I live. Marysville, also very close. Joanna, super cool. BC, Canada, so cool. You guys, Norway, Ohio, yay, you guys, it's so much fun. France and Poland, Virginia, UK, you guys, we are covering the globe. We are doing it. We are spreading Netherlands. We're spreading the energy from everywhere. Sweden, Napa. Oh my gosh, you guys choose to live in some pretty nice places. I gotta say, this is nice too where I live. I like where I live. It's a little rainy sometimes, but I like it. I like it. Last night, all my kids were here. My two kids and my daughter's boyfriend, and I made dinner. And Amina's joining in from Luxembourg. Hello. So, but it's totally thrilled me. Here we are at the end of November, and I was able to make a dinner almost entirely from the garden still, which is so fun, you guys. It is just, and I got to tell you, the food that comes out of my garden is like, I don't know what it is. You can do nothing to it. Like it's literally like it's vegetables. You know what I mean? It's like there's no like fancy pants, anything. And it's just amazing. Like it's just better than anything else that I get. I get like from restaurants or from the freezer or whatever. Yeah. And it was just, I had a mega spaghetti squash. Like it was like the biggest one I grew. It was like a behemoth. It was like perfect for making for the four of us. And so I just did spaghetti squash with tomato sauce and a broccoli soup, which I'm still getting broccoli out of my garden. And there's a few things in there that, that I didn't grow, but not a lot. And so, yeah, a phenomenal dinner. And I think she threw some cheese on top, which I did not grow. So I can eat cheese now, which is like, that was recent. You guys know I was gluten and dairy free. So I was fully vegan, gluten free. I had eggs, so I shouldn't say that. I had eggs, but I was dairy free, vegetarian, gluten free for like 15 years until I finally healed my core, like mother wound, father wound, which only happened in like the last year. And as soon as I did, I had an incredible dream showing me that I could, in my dream, my guide's hand, they showed me the original origin of where I created the issue. They showed me where I got the idea at 6 months old. They showed me at age like 4, probably 3, 4, somewhere in there, where I actually brought in the digestive issues that would make me that would make me intolerant to dairy and gluten. And then they go to the next scene and they're literally handing me an ice cream cone, which is dairy and gluten. Yes. So I share it just to let you know, I thought I was like no cheese, no dairy for life. I was sure. Using squash, this delicious spaghetti squash. It is so yum, guys. It's so simple. You literally roast it. You throw on some tomato sauce. I know I'm like going on a tangent, but I just want to mention that because I know so many of us have, like, especially like us on a spiritual path, there are so many people in our community that have dietary issues. It is so common. And so I always do at our retreats. We always have fully vegan options. We always go dairy-free, gluten-free options because it is just so common amongst our community that we end up having dietary issues. And so I just mentioned it to say, hey, it's, you might be able to heal those issues at some point. I know, no pizza for the longest time. Yeah, so it is really cool. Yeah. So, but just so you know, it is possible. Yeah. Sweet potatoes are the bomb. And I know that there's like issues around, there's other reasons for veganism other than health issues. So I respect that too. And think about that as well. But just so you know, the health piece of it, potentially, I didn't think mine was, and it turned out it was totally fabulous surprise. So now I didn't go like all in and like immediately like start bathing in pizza. I like have a little bit, you know what I mean? And interestingly, my guides showed me I can eat wheat now, but it's not good for me, which is interesting. So they show me that when it goes through my system, that they have to kind of bubble wrap it in because I think wheat is just not great for us. And they show me that because they have to kind of bubble wrap the wheat, that it slows my system down. So they're like, yeah, have it, but in moderation. That it's not good for us to eat, at least American wheat. So I know it's really different in other countries, but I don't think it's super good for us as just from a pure, like, I don't think wheat is what it usually or what it used to be. So just a thought, something to throw in the hopper as we are thinking about things to give up or things to change in our diet to help us hold more light, hold more energy. As I am pulling in and out of my garage with my car, so exciting. Anybody who missed it, I was able to finally clean my garage out with my kids' help. And I parked in my garage. So flippin' exciting, you guys. It's only been 4 years. Yeah. So yeah, really, really, really happy. So and then yeah, but dietary stuff. You could cut out wheat, see how you feel, see if it makes a difference in how you feel. So hybridized wheat, yeah, there's definitely lots of changes, lots of things you could try. You're saying McDonald's doesn't mold. It's so funny. Organic wheat berries, isn't that fun that you mill your own? Man, that is dedication, Tamara. That's amazing. Yeah, super, super cool. I'm always amazed when people have these like these incredibly beautiful habits that they've been able to take on that make their lives better, like that, like milling your own wheat berries. That's like a commitment, but I know it makes your life better. And it's like simple things that we do that just adds light to our life in one way or another. Yeah, I totally think that's phenomenal and inspiring. So, all right, you guys, shall we dive in and see where we're going today for our session? No idea. I have absolutely no, yeah, I'm giving up sugar. Good one, Margaret. Very, very good. So yeah, totally agree on that one. So no idea where we're gonna go. Let's just dive in and see where she takes us. So I asked for a dream last night, and I know that my guys were trying to give me one. As I was falling asleep, they like shouted a word at me. I was just like too sleepy, and I could not for the life of me remember it. But I remember them yelling a word in my ear, and it was like "Wallow word," and I was like, I just didn't stick. And then I know they started a dream, and I couldn't. So they tried really hard last night to give me a dream, and I was just not cooperating. Oh well, tomorrow night maybe tomorrow. All right, if you guys are ready, let's do it. Take a breath. And drop down from your tailbone a nice thick root that goes down through the floor and down into the ground. And follow it down with your mind as it grows and extends, growing deeper and deeper into the earth. Following it down where it's dark and cool, extending longer and longer. And following it all the way down to the very, very center of the earth. And when it reaches that center point, feel the root sprout and anchor itself in. And as it does, feel the root pulling gently and becoming taut. And notice that tautness moving all the way up the root. And now all the way up your spine, anchoring you securely to the earth. Excellent. And if I and the angels and the mother of creation has your permission to see and work with your energy today, please give us your verbal assent. Yes, it's okay that I don't hear you. I'd like to ask the angels to please help me to be a clear channel of healing and information for our group gathered here today and all those listening on the recording for our highest and best good. And please help us to receive this healing and information. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and connect with the Mother of Creation. I'll stay in my body for this part as she comes through to set sacred space for us. And I'm having really unusual visuals as she's coming through. I keep seeing the glinting of metal, like long, long pieces of metal that keep catching the light, like they're turning. Long, shiny silver metal, like steel. Just take a breath and allow the energy to come through us. It's very soft and welcoming, but there is an edge today. There's something about movement that we'll be working with, and the energy of metal. Into this space, I'd like to invite in our three archangels, and please ask them to clear us of any energies that are not in our highest and best good, any energies that are not in the light and that are not our own. Please clear our technology and our spaces as well. All right, excellent. I'll go deeper and bring MOC in. There's something occurring on this plane of existence right now, today, and it may be happening in the future. And for this reason, I would like to guide us all into a meditation of peace bearing, where victimization cannot be felt, where no one can be hurt. We are holding a vibration that is a necessary enrichment of the vibration of peace, which we attenuated to yesterday. But this is different. This is broad. This is not vague. This is specific. This is aiding those that are in danger of being hurt. Victimization. This is a very specific energy that we are being called to, that we are being called to perform. There will be several iterations of this. Each time you perform this meditation, it will be of service. There is not a time that it will not be of service, but now specifically, it is enriching the world in energies that will save lives, that will help others, that will attune others to peace, that will prevent things from happening that would not be beneficial to humanity. Take a breath, and we are beginning. This is specific energy, and I will guide us into the distribution of peace in a new way. And I'm grateful for your participation in this moment today, and in the coming days and weeks, and in the days forward, going forward, for this energy is always of service, but particularly in the coming day, near term, short term, near term, following weeks and months. I thank you. Take a breath. Restful. Take a breath at ease. Know you are safe, you are held. You are not in the way of this, but it is and could be occurring. And I wish to put your minds at ease. Take a breath. This is a service we are providing to humanity. This is a service where we are helping. We are helping what could arrive. We are distributing the tension that is building up, where there have been opportunities to dysregulate humanity. And we are distributing that energy in a new way to soften, to not allow the collisions that might otherwise occur. Take a breath. Restful now, restful peace. We will find our peace again. Finding your body, releasing tension that you have held, tension in your feet and ankles, tension in the knees. Now we are moving through the body. Restful energies encompass you, saturating, pouring down like liquid at the base of your neck and moving across your shoulders, down your spine, across your chest. Take a breath and allow this energy to soak in peace, in the acceptance of that which is softening to the rigidity in your form. Restful. Allow the body to find peace, relaxation, All is sacred now. All is sacred. All takes form in the light of the divine. All will be held in the sacred light of God. There's nothing to fear. Take a breath and rest. You are at arms with what has been an effort to dissuade humanity from its own ascension. And this is truth. And you are aware of this at a level of depth that comes from your period prior to incarnating. You are aware of the tensions that rose, that will rise again for some period. It is nothing to fear, but it is something to be aware of. And here we are helping. Here we are in an understanding of difficult periods, and we are putting minds and bodies at rest, allowing peace to saturate what might otherwise be held as victimization. Let your body, let your arms relax and release tension in your hands and in your fingers. Let your elbows open, restful. Your arms hang. All you must do is be. You are the antenna, the distributor. You are the instrument through which light flows. And the more restful you are, the more relaxed you are, the greater the flow of peace will move through you. Opening your heart, your mind, listening only to my voice. Let your thoughts drift in and out. Find your peace and settle yourselves. There is a pressure now in the heart space that begins to build. It is a soft, soft pressure on the front of your chest. With each breath, you become attuned to it. It is restful and comforting, like a deep embrace pressing against you in the heart space. With each embrace, it grows deeper, as if you are holding all those who may have been affected. But what is being averted? Holding them now in your consciousness. With loving embrace, see all forms of life as equal and in need of recognition. And hold the space of observing what has come to be observed. Allow yourself to recognize in front of you now, taking peace as a calling to come nearer. Many forms of life have gathered: natural, physical, human, animal, plant life comes near. See them as if standing on a vista that spreads around yourself, listening to your heartbeat. And allow yourselves to come closer and closer into attunement with the gentle pressure that you are feeling, letting your heart chakra open and close lazily without pressure. Gentleness is what you are feeling, drifting as if you float on a river, supported forever. Letting your body open to receive and flow. A vessel to transport light to this plane of existence, opening and closing, restful, easy. Each heartbeat, a doorway that light comes through. And as you rest and gaze upon the beauty of the beings on your vista, as you see them in their natural form, their natural shape, coming toward a light they see, which is you. They stand in attendance, expecting nothing, asking only for your presence, seeing only the love that radiates from your heart chakra between every heartbeat. And they stand in attendance, waiting for nothing, simply being with you. And this puts your body more deeply into a rested state as you rest together, without expectation, experiencing only the sensation of love that is building between you and all who are present. In this rested state, the light that has come through you that moves gently through your crown chakra, that circulates in the body, that collects in your heart with each heartbeat. Speak aloud now a truthsome poem of your own reflection that says to this world, I love all beings in it, including myself. I love all beings present, including who I am. I love all beings equally, including what I am. I love myself, and I love each of you equally. Resting in the peace of your own existence. And as your body comes to rest, as you digest these words, the bodies of all who are present receive the frequency of your peaceful state and come to truce with the antagonism that surrounded their fields. The antagonism cannot resonate with the frequency of your peace. Simply feel it. Feel a loving sense of continuity with all of the life that presents itself to you, as if you are a part of each of their journeys and they are a part of yours, and feel like ribbons flowing between your heart chakras, that there is a fluidity of communion building between you. And as your heart slowly and gently relaxes into every beat, the ribbons that move between you turn colors, soft and glowing, as if a language is developing between you and all that surrounds you, all that has come into presence with you. With each heartbeat, these ribbons of light take on dimension and form in the shape of what will assist each and every consciousness in your presence. And you need do nothing. This is the work of God. All you need be is open, relaxing, feeling loved and appreciated. Allow yourself to relax your body, your spine, as more light gently moves through your crown, taking form to the delight of those in your presence, into shapes and into conversations, into experiences that will guide them to safety, guide them from wounding, take them home to their capacity for self-preservation. Holding the light that is sacred between people and nature, and letting this blossom and bloom like flowers, taking shape now. Colors that rise and fall, each one a heartbeat of its own. And as these ripples of light grow and develop from you, between you, the primary feelings of peace and love that you are generating become accelerated into the frequency of freedom. And see now as freedom begins to blossom, floral and perfuming. See as it enriches the experience of all who are present, rising, blooming, attenuating to the needs of each person. And for you, a blossom, and 2 and 3, now 5 are found in your grasp, between your hands a present, light-filled, effervescent, flowers of freedom gifted to yourself. Take in the aroma The smell as it rises, heady but gentle, surrounding your body and your field, letting all that you are gaze upon this gifting that you are receiving. Imagine taking this into your home, into your space, most personal, and placing it in a space most prized and present. These are flowers that live forever. They are in presence with you, a transmitter of freedom, and they will stay in the consciousness of your home, of your space of living, as long as you allow them. And they will broadcast to you the reciprocal gift that you are giving. A gift of alignment where you are spared what might be trying, and you are gifted that which elevates your spirit, where you are brought into alignment with experiences that are freeing, that draw you into relationship with your divinity. They are a reflection of your inner truth. They are part of you, externalized, where you can see yourself as in this capacity, a healer of this world. Gaze upon them with ease and acceptance. Appreciate the beauty that lives inside your heart. Take a breath. As you come into presence with your physical self, knowing that you have assisted this world in a time of need, you have created separation from that which would have been wounding for others, and gifted peace where it was needed. And I am grateful, grateful, grateful to each of you. I say thank you. I bless you. And goodbye. Welcome back. Hello, you guys. Oh my gosh. How's everybody feeling? Wow, yeah, that was unexpected and kind of intense, wasn't it? Unexpected and intense. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. Oh my gosh. So many of us gifting this to the world. Holy moly, you guys. It's so powerful. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, she prized you again. Me too, you guys. That was insane. I know, a bit dizzy. Me too. You know, hot as an oven. Super intense, you guys. Mind blowing. You said we had a praying mantis with me the whole time. She was on my shoulder. So cool. Here's Andrea. She says lots and lots of flowers. Oh, I love it. So beautiful. Just caught the end. Oh, phenomenal. Speechless. You're saying yes. Where? Oh, I lost where. There we go. That was intense. I'm loopy. I know, me too. You go waves of intense energy sent. Yes, you're in tears. I love it. Oh my gosh. Just and then oh wow, that was interesting. Lots of body chills and purple in my third eye. Very cool. Beautiful. My body heat up. My third eye was tingling. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, head spinning. I know, I feel it too. So moving, this brought tears to my eyes. Me too. So I can try to share with you what I saw. I'm still very I need to ground. I'm still very drifty, very, very drifty. Um, I'll see if I can get more into my body a little bit and try to remember what happened. Let's see. I can't remember the beginning. I remember it was okay, it was heart chakra from the front that was activated, but it was the whole thing was we got super, it was like, it was really about trying to relax the body enough to open us up to flow energy. And that is the best way I can describe it. And it was just it was a constant, and there was angels helping, and as well as MOC helping. Thank you so much, Patty, and relaxing us. And it was like slow waves, like every single heartbeat, but it was like almost like I want to say it's an intensification of the heartbeat, but there was nothing intense that we were feeling. It was like this rolling super slow, like just almost like imagine lowering our heartbeat, our heart rate. We just got and they're saying brain waves, they change the frequency of our brain waves slowed down. So as we got more and more relaxed, it was like I could see our heart chakras becoming like it was almost like it was, I would say it looked like our heart chakras opened, but it was more like our heart chakras sort of blended into reality. It was like everything became our heart chakra. It's hard to describe. It was like, I would say, yeah, our heart chakra got huge, but that would be like a very internal centric. It was like our heart chakra merged. And as it did, and we were sort of moving this energy out, it was like a call. And all these beings, and it was beings that live on earth. So it was like I saw trees and plants, and I saw animals, and a lot of people, a lot of people. And they sort of showed up around each of us, and they didn't come too close. It was interesting. They maintained a distance, but they were all around us. That's how I saw it anyways. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to pronounce it. It's a hard one. Thank you. and and as they stood, I could see that there was like the way that you would watch the sunrise. Like you don't watch the sunrise expecting something. You don't sit there and stand and be like, sunrise, activate me. You just stand and see it because it's beautiful, right? You just like if you're at the beach and you're watching the sunset, you just enjoy it. And that was what it felt like. Like we were each the sunrise or the sunset. We were the ones radiating this very beautiful frequency, this energy that was just pouring very gently. It was, I mean, like like it was a glow that came from us. And so all these beings just stood in appreciation, and at the same time they were receiving energy. And it was, what I could see was that there was activity in each of these beings fields that was um like not good. Energy in their field where they were like it was almost like they were in harm's way. And they like the word that's saying yes, that they were in harm's way. And the energy that we were sharing with them was the energy that was in their field that was being in harm's way could not stay in that energy. Like it was not compatible. So all they had to do was be in your presence as you're radiating this energy, and that potential event faded from their experience. And it was like they became, it's the is they're saying more centered in the now. So it was letting go of, and sort of letting go of whatever it was that was in their field that was putting them in harm's way. Yeah, so amazing to watch. And then I saw, as we were doing this, it was a stronger connection began to build as their field became more harmonious with your field. As you're moving this energy out, I saw these um they look like the Olympic dancing where they dance with these ribbons that are like beautiful like this. It was like that. And they were coming out of your heart, and like in all these, but they were color changing. So they were not ribbon, they were light. And everyone was different. And it was moving out, and it was like this connection between you and everything that was there. But it was very it was light in the sense that there was no bond created. There was nothing that tied you to them or their experience. It was ephemeral, is the word that she's giving me, ephemeral, that it would rise in the moment and that it was transmitting. So, and it was creating a bond in this experience. So that it was a shared frequency, she's saying, but we could see it as ribbons as if we were connected. But she wants to emphasize that the connection would not last, that it was not a thing, that you're not in any way tied to the beings that showed up. It was a transmission, but it felt like a bond was made. And then as that was flowing and we were sharing love, it was sharing a vibration of love. And as we were gifting this energy without any thoughts about, like, they were not coming to ask you for anything and you weren't expecting anything in return. It was just this free and open exchange of love. And then from that, this third energy was born, and she's telling me right now, freedom. It was freedom. It was freedom. And it was looked like flowers, and they were like just popping up everywhere. And that was fun. Like it changed to this really joyful, bright energy. And that was kind of popping up everywhere and bringing in this third energy that was like possibility and opportunity. And it was like super cool. And then what was fun is then immediately I saw your hands. It was like you had, and it was like one, two, and it was like they started kind of blooming, and the one, two opened up, and it became, and I saw, it was like the fingers of a hand. It was like five. It was like the fingers of a hand, but they were flowers, but you were holding them, and but you kind of were holding them, but also not holding them. It's like they were kind of with you, but not like not in your hands. It was like, but they were in your field. And then I saw them being placed, like I could see like one person had them on the edge of a kitchen counter, one person had them on a fireplace mantle, one of them had them next to the computer, and it was like, these are yours, and you can they're calling them like a guardian, which is so interesting. The word she's giving, she's saying, yes, use the word guardian. They're guardian of this time, a guardian of freedom is the word she's saying, a guardian they're offering you, reminding you, drawing you back into the experience of your own freedom. Oh, I love that. I love that. And she said they'll last as long as you continue to observe them. That's the key. And she's saying, yes, as long as you continue to observe them, they will exist. And then when you stop noticing them, they'll go away and something else will come. So yeah, so cool. So cool. And I think to observe them, what do we have to do to observe them? And she says, to remember, think about, but she says that's a weaker form. She says to truly observe them, what do we need to do? Let's see if I can get it. Hold your heart in a position of freedom. Embrace what you are. She says, yeah, just to announce to the world, I'm free. So this is how and she says, that's really powerful. That's the most powerful. She says, if you attain a regularity with embracing the concept of your own truth, which relates to being free. So she says, just say, I am free. And that sustains the existence, yeah, of these flowers. If you just say, I'm free. And so you might picture them in your mind, but she says more powerful is recognizing that you are free. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I want to see what you guys saw. Lots of people felt familiar to me. I was mostly also flying with my dragon. Yay! And saw many ancient peoples of the world from above. Definitely glow and ripple. So cool. And he's saying, love MOC's art of meditation and the high vibes of unity, love, freedom, liberation, acceptance for all unconditionally. That is it. Like you have named it. That is it. So cool. Like in the Scottish Mel Gibson movie. I don't know that one, Joy. What happened? You have to remind me. It says meditation is definitely worth repeating, as MOC mentioned, to hold the energy for more people. So powerful. Yes, I saw this being like it came in today, and I felt her super inspired. Like there was a bit of an urgency about like, yay, please do this today, but not just today. It feels like there will be peak points of this energy. And so, yeah, so anytime that we do it, it will be of service. And she wants us to know that anytime we do it, it will be of enormous service. So cool. I'm scrolling down here to say one of my dogs came up to me and I put a hand on her head, wondering if I was giving her healing energies. And as she's diabetic, oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Yes, I believe we can absolutely help our animals to heal. I love when MLC gets us to collectively help others being on earth. I'm definitely doing this one again. Yes, we are when we are done here. So amazing. I love it. There was a poem she asked us to say, oh, thank you for that. I don't remember it. Thank you for that. Super cool. Wow, well, this morning I had a very deep conversation with my closest friend, and this is what I conveyed to him: the complete freedom from judging anything. So perfect. Electric blue color, very pretty. Oh, awesome. You're saying to be a healer, relieve for animals and nature and all there is. It's a dream come true, brought into close vision of freedom. Oh, how amazing, Yakel. I love it. It was at the center of a mandala. Oh, wow. How awesome. Very cool. As mirrors of what I am, we are free growth and joy and unconditional grace of love and bliss. Beautiful. Fulfilling your purpose. I love it. Love it. My flowers of freedom were lavender. So pretty. I felt waves of love and warmth flowing from my head to myself and all energies in our world and beyond. So awesome. For someone like me, saying who second guesses my own abilities, this was really helpful guidance to help me see myself as a partner for our global ascension, also in my ability. Very beautiful. Yes. Sending love to those who are unkind to others from their own feelings of unworthiness and shame. I love that you brought that in, Melinda. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I think it really helps to always remember that when people are unkind, it comes from wounding. Yeah. a hem in spherical form. I also saw Kauai as particular place in the Amazons, Africa. Wow, wow, wow. And you're saying I was gone with MOC. Welcome back. You say I just had a dream that I can see through my third eye, and I saw these sets of hands, and I asked them what it meant, and they told me healing hands. Ah, you're a healer, Alicia. That's so amazing. So you should practice hands-on healing. So exciting. Yes, yes, I love it. Love it, love it. Just make sure you ground every single time before you do it. Yeah, ground before you do it. So amazing. You say this was so powerful to have so many of us contribute to peace energy. I agree. So wonderful to be in service to others in danger of harm. Oh my gosh, you guys! I saw pink roses and little white flowers. I love that it was so perfect, like it was perfectly made for each of us. You know, that was what the cooling thing was. A cool thing. Feeling hummingbirds flying between us, and oh, isn't that a cool way, Bill, to visualize those ribbons that I saw as humming because they were like that. It was like flashes of color that oh, I love that as hummingbirds. That's such a beautiful. I just love how everybody's different, how our third eyes work and how our senses work and just to bring it all together, we all benefit. It's like a kaleidoscope of perspectives, that we all share. So cool. My heart was center of mandala and then the flowering ribbon started weaving together. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Pressure, heart chakra, and some feelings in the body. Almost fell asleep. Yay. That is awesome. Flowing a lot of energy. I have questions about how you mentioned you have a wound of not wanting to be seen. I have the same issue, I think, how to bring it up and work through it. Thank you and love you. Thank you so much. It's a process, right? Our fear of being seen comes from many, many places. Mine came from the fear and childhood that if I had needs, people would leave. And that was mine developed up from that. So it became the feeling that as a child that I had to always sort of be the diplomatic one that kept everybody happy. Is everyone all right? That was mine. And and so it was the not being seen was not everyone seeing my needs because I thought people would leave. And that's from infancy. And so it's really trying, but every one of us is going to stem from a different place depending on how you were wounded as a child. So if you're really serious about really like the healings that we're doing here are fabulous, but some of these are really deep, deep, deep trauma type wounds. And if you are game, if you are ready for it, come to my soul convergence. We start in February and it's a little bit of time. It's not too far off to wait, but that is the number one best process that I know to work through the really, really deep stuff. And I'll tell you guys, it works. It works. So, and it's like these sessions, but it is a deep, deep, deep program. Every single day we're working in longer periods, but it's the structure of what holds you. We heal first the masculine, then the feminine from the masculine perspective. Then we switch to healing the masculine and the feminine from the feminine perspective. And you're working every single day and you're working with a guide who helps you to analyze your dreams through the whole process so that you can see your healing and see the wounds that you're working through. And yeah, it's intense. It's cool though. It is amazing. And there's many people here that are with us right now who have gone through it and who have seen the change in their lives. So yeah, really, it's amazing. So if you would like to, I gotta say, if you're really ready, come and join us in Soul Convergence. But also come into these healing sessions that we are sharing together here and be open, ask your guides, say aloud to your angels, this is what I want to heal. I want to heal my fear of being seen, bring it into these sessions and the angels will work with you. Yeah. And then just try to be conscious of what's coming up in your dreams, be conscious of what's triggering you in the world. Because once you engage in a program like that, sometimes, and I want to say this, sometimes you will feel better or feel worse before you feel better, because what we are trying to do is bring energies up to the surface. We're trying to raise the things we have tried not to feel. And so if you feel worse at first, that is a good sign. It means that you are allowing things to come up that have always been there, that are actually creating your reality from your subconscious, but have not been acknowledged. So it's a process and I think that's one of the reasons it's really wonderful to be held as you're going through this process, through a healing process, because we need support, right? We need to be held in a community or in some kind of relationship, some system that helps us to keep going, because when we feel bad, we feel like giving up. So anyway, so whether it be, and you know what, there's a lot of healers in the world. There are like so many beautiful healers on the planet. So if you feel resonance with another healer, I highly recommend go for it. But if you resonate with working in this way, come and join us in Soul Convergence. Yeah, I'd love to see you there. Wendy just posted the link for it, I think. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate you. So you guys, beautiful, beautiful session today. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this, for bringing your light to this and sharing it. Like, I have no idea what we just, it feels like we just prevented something. Like we prevented people from being hurt, you guys. And I don't know how, and I don't even think we need to think about it. But I can say it felt really powerful, and I could see an energy before we even began of this reflective metal. And it was a really unusual energy. And so I feel like that is what we were doing. And I who knows, like it's the kind of thing is that once you prevent it, you can't ever know what it was, but that's a good thing. And who knows if we'll see it out in the world, if it takes another form or another shape. But I'm so, so grateful for the work we did together today. And it feels amazing. So let's focus on that. Let's focus on how we shifted into the incredibly positive experience of love and freedom. That is what we are creating. So, so cool, you guys. All right. Sending you guys tons of love. And you're saying, if only we could do this to prevent war. Do you know what, Melanie? I would not be surprised if it helps with that. So, I mean, that was certainly in my mind that we were helping with that kind of stuff. So I would say, yes, like let's bring that energy, like that idea that it war, disaster, explosions, anything like that. I mean, we just don't know. We don't know. Crashes, collisions, I don't even know. So absolutely, right? And then, oh, thank you so much for that, Brazil. You're saying, let's please hype this video today to get as many people to send peace, peace for MOC. I love. Thank you for the reminder for that. Yes, anybody who has tried to hype it, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I don't, and it's a new thing that YouTube is doing where you can hype a video, and all you got to do, you get 3 free hypes a week. All you got to do is when after the video, after it's done, when you're on the go into my YouTube channel on the recording, you can find it at the top. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll see like shorts, videos, lives. Click on lives. You'll see this one. If you like it, it opens up the option to hype it. And hype it, it just means that it's like it puts us into this like thing where it could be on a leaderboard. And I don't know like what it takes to get on the leaderboard, but it's cool and it's great energy. So thank you for sending it our way and for helping to build the energy around this healing, because I think you're right. Amazing. So cool. You guys have a beautiful day. Sending you tons of love and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Have a beautiful day. Bye, you guys.